ready. Get ready. Are y'all ready? What is all this stuff on my desk? Lord. Yeah. Hey y'all, what's up, squad? I'm trying to clear up. Lord, there's too much going on in here today. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm sorry I'm late. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was trying to get in here. Go ahead and like this video if you feel like it. Thumbs it down if you don't. And hey Joshua Grace, what's up, friend? Whew, we got a lot to talk about. I just ran. Get the mic. Oh Lord, here you go. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Hello, hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I didn't even test the thing. I just turned the thing on and sat down. I'm so thankful for y'all. I really am. I am so thankful for y'all because y'all will check me in a minute. Whew. You know, I don't have a production team. I am the production team. I am the production team. Okay, you can hear me now. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in, like this video, and we will get started after this a very, very brief introduction. Y'all should have already been in here, but since y'all ain't, I'm gonna give y'all a few more seconds. Get ready, you about to be an ATLian.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLian.
That's her being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's her being a blogger.
You are more than I am more than
That's her being a blogger.
all of is my son.
Okay, that shit is
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Yes.
Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
say Autumn
It's her son. Yes.
say Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess, 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Autumn is her son.
Like for real.
Like for real. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. I was up here trying to put on lipstick, trying to put on glasses, try to make sure my bra ain't showing. I'm just doing the most today. Okay. You said you want to join my channel, but YouTube won't let you join because you in Jamaica. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. I'll take your super chats or you can just, subscribe for free. I appreciate it. Should I turn? I think we in subscribers only, but it is what it is. I might turn it off. It is, but sometimes y'all be playing. Let me see. I'm gonna turn it off for a little while. No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave it on. Just subscribe. Okay. What I'm gonna do is say, you don't have to be subscribed for a long time. That's what I'm gonna do to y'all. Shout out to the squad. I see y'all. Hold on. Let me do this to the people, chat, because I forgot I had put an hour because I knew I had scheduled it early. So I will put you have to be a subscriber for at least a minute. For at least a minute. So go ahead and subscribe now. And in 60 seconds you can start talking. Okay. You said quit playing. I am not playing. We got a lot to talk about today. Shout out to my mods, Miss Kiki, Princess AG, everybody who is in the building, Mr. Eye Candy. I see you, friend. Who else in here? Who else? I don't see no more. Okay, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Megan for the super chat. Okay, so let's have a ball tonight. Listen, we ain't got number time. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. We're gonna talk about these RHOA ratings because I was the first person who started looking at ratings every week, every single week. Then everybody caught on. It's like, well, what the ratings gonna be? What the ratings gonna be? But see, my niche is the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So I focused on them. Y'all need to be focused on all the shows. Don't just focus on Real Housewives ratings. Focus on Potomac, Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City, down under the yacht show, whatever. Y'all need to focus on all them. Okay, I'm just saying. People be acting like the Housewives is the only show that have ratings, and they are not. They are not. They're just the only show that I look at the ratings. Okay, but I'm digressing. Another thing we have to talk about is the Nene Leakes show. Nene made a special announcement, and she also spilled some tea in her Instagram earlier. We're gonna talk about that. Don Robinson, homeless, little Yachty, Black Lives Matter. It's a lot going on. What is my list, child? I got a whole list of stuff. Because I said we're gonna be here for a while. I might as well talk. I might as well talk. Now, listen, I've been writing again on Straight from the A. So, all of you who like to read how I feel as opposed to sitting here and watching the video, you are free to do so on my website, straightfromthea.com. It is trademark, licensed, bonded, and insured a little bit. But let's watch R. Kelly residuals. Let's do that first. Okay, so remember the other day we were talking about LaTocha from Escape actually, remixing Residuals and everybody doing the Residuals challenge. Now, R. Kelly has gotten into the mix from jail, and it's like, wait a minute, how he do it? How he do it singing on the phone? I mean, that take talent. That take a lot of. I mean, listen, this producer was putting in work. So a producer by the name of Rodney East, I guess, was talking to Kels on the phone and said, "Hey, there's a challenge. Go ahead, send me this song, okay?" And it's crazy because just a week or so ago, he was on a podcast singing to the podcasters, and TMZ was asking them like, "How can you separate the music from the man?" And they was like, "Well, it's easy. The music sound good. I mean." What we gonna do? Like, he's serving his time. Like, what we gonna do? Beat the man down? So yeah, so I had never heard of that podcast before, but I thought it was, really cool for, R. Kelly to call in and sing to them and talk about his situation. But now he has hopped on this residual challenge. Like, so you know how we do. I'm gonna listen to it and I probably will get shut down. I won't get shut down. But I'm going to listen to it and we're going to dissect what he's saying. Hold on, let me put it in here right. Hold on. That's Rodney East. Hold on. Present, share screen. Where he at? Where is Rodney? Is this Rodney right here? Okay, that's Rodney right there. You want to listen? Okay, there you go. Because this is Rodney. This who actually put it together. Shout out to Rodney East. He is a Tony Award nominated multi-platinum producer. Okay, his credits, he said God, family, and music. But he posted this and it started going viral, and people started saying that it was AI. Because people listen, AI is a fool these days. Y'all be seeing them pictures I be using. Well, Rodney said Big Bro decided to pull up on the challenge. No AI, the real deal. If you know, you know. Voice is definitely missed out here. Thank God for the gift and responsibility of the gift. Okay. And he said, "Oh yeah, I do not own the rights to this here music, but the end sounds real familiar." So we're gonna see what it say. Y'all know I gotta stop and start, stop and start, stop and start. So if you want to hear the whole song, go over there.
From a federal prison. This call is from Robert Kelly. This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time.
Okay, to accept this call, press 1. So I mean, he showed that he was actually calling from the jail.
Accept this call, press 5. You may begin speaking now.
I got 2 minutes.
Okay, he got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. Let's sing, Kels.
Let's go.
Yes, it's real, Black Cherry. It's real. This the producer who did it.
First, I want to thank my fans for being a realist.
Okay. R. Kelly fans, he's thanking his fans. All right, y'all know I gotta stop it. Y'all know how we do because this is music, and music don't like me. Please contribute to the site. Super chat if you're able. Thank you very much.
Now let's get down to business on this breezy remix.
Okay, they got the lyrics. We can sing along. Let's get down to business on this breezy remix.
Had to make this phone call just to let you know you ain't shit.
Who he talking to? He said he had to make this phone call to let you know you ain't shit. Who ain't shit? Me? Listen, I'm supporting you. I'm playing your music. Now what you did to them little girls is wrong. Now don't be coming on here talking about I ain't shit. I don't know who he talking to.
It's questions on my mind. It's questions on my mind.
Okay, questions.
Still selling my music, making all this money.
Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Every time I turn on my YouTube music, okay, Apple Music, I be like, play Usher radio. And R. Kelly song always pop up. You know what that means? Somebody is getting a check. because they ain't playing it for free. Somebody said he still canceled. I mean, listen, he's still in jail. So what they got to do with it with us? I'm just saying he needs put the money on the books.
Don't even send shit to my books for commentary. No.
See, he said y'all making all this money off his music. Don't even send that on his books for commissary. He can't even buy no chips, no now and laters, no peanut butter crackers. He can't do nothing. Right, with his pissy self.
I'm in this place, I know I don't deserve this.
Oh, he said he don't deserve to be in that place. No. And he doing ad-libs. You see the ad-libs? That means this was 2 phone calls.
There's questions on my mind. There's questions on my mind.
What are the questions, Kels? It's questions on my mind. I love residuals though.
Did I build you up? Build you up. When I wrote you off.
Did you build me up when you wrote all them hits? He talking to somebody. He talking to the producer. He talking to the label. Who is he talking to? He wrote all these hits for people, and somebody not putting no money on his books. Okay, tell him, Kels.
How you not gonna show me love? Show me love. And I'm not talking about no cheek. Tell me.
No chick. I like that little part right there. He went chick.
Who's getting all my checks? Where's my money?
All right. Okay. Kels is writing the hits. It's a hit. Who's getting all my checks? Where my money at? Okay. He is talking like me, Ebonics. Where my money at? Where is all my checks? Thank you so much, Kels. I want to know too.
Tell me who's getting paid for my crime? All of that's supposed to be mine. Oh.
YouTube, who is getting paid for my grind? All this supposed to be mine. I be sitting here on the damn thing for like 2-3 hours, and y'all be trying to copyright me for playing 2 seconds of a Bravo, the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Where my money at? Where my checks at?
Who gave you 34 years? Who made you billions of dollars?
Billions.
Who put the R in the R and sweating is killing me and my still making me all of them?
Oh, you heard that background? Oh, who gave you billions? Well, is the victims getting the money? That's who getting the money, Shelly D. They sending it to the victim. The victims are saying they ain't got no money either. So who is getting all them checks? Where the money at?
Tell me who's getting all of mine.
You ain't gotta support him. This is free. This don't cost no money. Listen, you ain't paying him for this song. This is free all over the internet.
Who's getting all of mine? Residuals.
Now, when you listen to Step in the Name of Love at Chocolate Factory and you remind me of my Jeep, I want to ride it. And when you be listening to all that, somebody getting paid. But this right here is free. Free 99.
I just need to know. Tell me who. They just called Rick. I gotta go.
Oh, he hung up like that. Okay. What y'all... Yeah, this is a tough crowd. They like, I don't care. He's a pedophile. I don't care what he say. I don't care if he got talent. I can't separate the music from the man. Can you separate the music from the man? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you can separate the music from the man. If you still be listening to Step in the Name of Love, step it right, left, side to side. Y'all be listening to that, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't, put a 5. I know some of y'all be listening because I be hearing it when I be like walking around the block. I be hearing it. Like the Caucasians be listening to it. Everybody be listening to Step in the Name of Love. They be listening. I believe I can fly. I can believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I know y'all be listening. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. He said he got to go. They was calling for Rick. He got to go play basketball. He's still in jail. He's still in jail. So I mean, yep, stepping there. What song y'all be listening to? Put the song you be listening to in the chat. Let me know. You said they still watching the Disney Channel. They lying. You know they lying. They lying. They lying. I don't believe it. Well, most of y'all telling the truth. Some of y'all saying y'all listening. Okay. Y'all telling the truth. Okay. I'm just saying, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shane. The man is in jail. Y'all still listening to Diddy music. So don't even try it. Don't even try it. Y'all was listening to what's that song? Gotta move on because you got a new man. You know, y'all still listening to the Love album. So don't be acting like you was not listening to no R. Kelly. But I digress. Okay, shout out to R. Kelly. Now, yeah, I know we had dissected LaTocha Scott's residuals too, and y'all was wrong this whole time. Y'all was wrong, and I was right when I dissected it, and I told y'all that she was talking about the sisters. I told y'all that 30 years that she was talking about that's down the drain. She was talking about Escape. She wasn't talking about Rocky. The baby that she was talking about, she was just talking about what y'all was talking about in the blogs. Let's listen to that one too, since we listening. Let's listen to that one more time, okay? Because I ain't got number time. Hold on. I'm just giving y'all time to get in here. I am LaTocha. Let me see. LaTocha over here working, child. She got another song out. What's she doing? Oh, she posted some more pictures. Look at her. Okay. Shout out to LaTocha Scott. Okay, let me see. Where am I? Hold on. I done lost myself. Oh, there I am. Okay. Okay, look at LaTocha. Okay. I see it. I see it. Y'all saying no. Wait, what y'all saying? See, some of y'all still listening. 12 play, okay. You like LaTocha, you bump and grind, okay. I see you. 12 play, the remix to Ignition. Okay, this the remix to Ignition. Cotton fresh out the kitchen. Y'all know y'all listen. See, I knew my squad was real. I'm not saying support the bad things that he did. Only thing I'm saying is sometimes it's okay to separate the talent from the mess, okay? Because all these men and women, okay, by the way, y'all can separate Whitney from the mess, okay? And we know how she passed away. I'm just saying, y'all gonna say too soon, too soon. But at the end of the day, like all of these people, talented people, a lot of them have demons, okay? There's that. You would go to an R. Kelly concert tomorrow. Well, you better go to the jail. He be singing in the commissary line. Okay, that's what they say. You say I was just listening to Tip the Waiter, great song by Kels. Okay, okay. We do separate LaTocha. Oh no, not LaTocha a criminal. Why y'all say that LaTocha's not a criminal? We about to listen. She look good though. Look, she's skinny. She is skinty. Okay. Shout out to the Ozempic. I like it, but I'm not saying that's what she on. But I like it. Let's see. Hold on. Where's the song? Okay. Oh, it's over here. Hold on, we gonna listen to it again. You said Whitney didn't touch people kids. She touched Ray J. Allegedly, he was a kid back then. Let me stop. Lord, Ray J was not underage, but he was young. He was very young. What else? Listen, I'm not comparing anybody's faults. All I'm saying is that all of them have some. Okay. Everybody's flawed, even us who listen to the music. Now, I want you to listen to this song right here, and I already broke it down once. I'm gonna break it down again. Okay, she was talking about the 30 years of escape. She was talking about the blogs and what y'all said about her husband. She did not say she wasn't with him, but she said, and then she said that she want her residuals from her sister, and she looked in the camera and said, "Cut the dang check." Okay, hold on, let's look at that again.
Is this on?
Took some time away, I had to sit and face it.
Okay, it's been 2 years. We ain't heard from her. It's been 2 years. We haven't heard from her, so she had to sit and face it. She been reading the blog comments.
Who can I run to? Feels like nobody lately.
Yep, because y'all was dragging her in the comments, so she felt like she couldn't run to nobody. Who can I run to? Listen, take notes. I told y'all before, follow the yellow brick road. Y'all don't be listening to me. I be reading between the lines. Who can I run to? Did you not hear her say that? That's Escape.
Reading through them comments, they say you having a baby.
Reading through the comments, they say he's having a baby.
I don't know who's lying. Maybe I was blind. And
Maybe she was blind. I don't know who lied. She didn't say that he did have a baby. She said the comments said he was having a baby. And to date, UniQ ain't birthed no babies. Okay.
of course I miss my sister. This a crazy feeling.
She missed her sister, as anybody would, because they was remember when Candy wouldn't perform with them. They was at Essence on stage by themselves as Escape, just her and her sister Tamika and LaTocha.
But y'all know family shit be needing time for healing.
It's that family shit. That's what I'm talking about. They should have kept it off the show.
Even in a marriage, ain't nobody perfect. But we've been split 2 years, and my heart is hurting.
She said, even in a marriage, ain't nobody perfect. But we been split 2 years. My heart is hurting. But she was talking about LaTocha. She was talking about LaTocha because she hadn't talked to LaTocha. Pay attention.
Build me up, build me up. 30 years just washed away.
I love the fact that it's blurred. They blurred the lines. Y'all build her up to sing, and now these 30 years of her singing as a lead singer for Escape is gone. She was singing for Escape for 30 years. Now it's gone. Now the three of them is on tour by themselves, and she ain't getting her residuals.
It took some time, took some years for me to escape this pain.
You see, they're going Easter egg. It took some years to escape this pain. Y'all get it now? Y'all get it? Are y'all getting it now? Y'all see, y'all was just listening quick. Y'all wasn't paying attention. You know how normally it take about 4 times to listen to a song before you know the true meaning of it. Okay.
Had to move. Losing everything was rough. Talking family, marriage, my blood.
It was, she had to move. Everything was rough. Talking family and marriage. Listen, I'm just saying, pay attention.
Had to move. Had to give up on love. I gave up on love.
She gave up on love. I don't know why, because it must be tough when your own sister won't return your calls and stuff. It must be hard.
Losing my sister was insane. Kicked out of my group and it's insane.
See, you heard that part? Losing my sister was insane. My group, y'all hear all that? Okay.
Everybody in the media was tearing me down, down, down. I'm only human. Sis, you've got my word. We gon' have some words about the residual.
Y'all heard that part? Sis, you got my word. We gonna have some words about the residuals. Okay, y'all paid attention now. Y'all got it now. So everybody who got it wrong, who was talking about she was, talking about, she done fell out with Rocky and all this, and then her sister had to go on and try to drag her with the brat. Y'all got it? Okay.
Truth about it. Truth about it.
Watch it. Look at the camera.
The residuals. Truth about it.
Even her sister knows what she was talking about.
The residuals.
Yeah. Y'all kill me. Oh yeah, I had called LaTocha. Yeah, I had called LaTocha the other night. I was like, "Girl, explain this song to me." She's like, "Girl, this is what had happened." Girl, I have not talked to nobody. I just know what things, I know how to read. Tiny catch a stray. I don't know why Tiny catch a strays. What had happened? You caught me. Yes, friend, you caught me. Welcome. It sounds like a banger. Her voice is still voicing it. Whatever the case, I just feel like y'all are in a family business, and at the end of the day, they do owe her some residuals because it's not Escape with all 4 of them. It's 3. Oh, yeah, it's not Escape with all 4 of them. Okay. Even Jermaine Dupree would agree with me, I'm sure. Okay. I'm just saying, Escape is 4 voices. They are an ensemble. Okay. Just like y'all be talking about, the Housewives are an ensemble cast. Only one person cannot carry the entire franchise. Well, that's how I feel about Escape. Okay. Yes. Cut the check. Cut the check. Cut the check. Y'all so messy. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Like this video. Now, this is so random. This is so random. I was perusing the internet today, and I came across a clip of Lil Yachty. I had to insert some male energy into these stories because I be talking about women's all the time. And y'all be like, you be talking about women all the time. Well, Lil Yachty said that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Okay. And I'm feeling the ways because while the organization itself has been accused of mismanaging funds and some of them people was locked up and all of that, the actual movement, I think, was not. And so for him to say that and to use his platform to say those types of things, I considered it reckless, and I wrote a blog post about it, and it's over there on Straight from A. But before we get into what I actually said, go over here on and see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna let you see the actual clip. Close that. I got a whole iPhone 16. Okay. Shout out to the ads. we gonna watch the video and see what it said. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made if my money ain't gone already from residuals. Okay, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know what we doing. What we doing? We are researching. So XXL had wrote, Lil Yachty says Black Lives Matter is a scam on feeding starving celebrities with Queen Blackwell. Quinn Blackwell. Hold on, let's see
It's
what he
just
say.
blurry. I be doing so much.
BLM? Because you want to be so black power?
BLM is a scam.
Clip that. Send it to the fucking news.
BLM was literally a scam. They had bought mansions, and you probably wouldn't know anything about it because you don't care about black people. So you don't follow black
I do care about black people.
news.
Look at my chocolate.
And I get it. He thought he ate that and he was joking, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, you're right. He's low key giving Trump supporter. I don't like it.
You're mad.
It's
Wait.
a disguise.
You're mad.
You know, a lot of these black male entertainers are Trump supporters. No shade, they really are, which is sad.
I think I'm literally the most pro-black person in this room.
Because you have an all-white staff?
They're not white. They're POC. Okay. Thank you. What? Don't laugh.
I do
Anyway,
have a gay,
so
so I also am
Gay?
I have
yeah, I didn't like him saying that. And here's the thing, like I said in my post, and y'all can go read it themselves. Yes, some financial mismanagement was exposed within their leadership, but that does not erase the movement's significance or the very real injustices that sparked it. Okay, Yachty's careless rhetoric only helps those who want to undermine the fight against racial injustice and police violence. His words damage the credibility of those who continue to push back against the alarming trend of unarmed black people and men in particular being killed by law enforcement. So I felt the ways. I wrote a whole think piece about it. If you want to read it, go and read it. It kind of reminded me of Lil Wayne. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when Lil Wayne was acting like he didn't know what Black Lives Matter was. I don't know. Let me pull it up for you just to refresh your memory. Oh, child, we in the archives now. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, let me find it. We in the archive. Lil Wayne, Black Lives Matter. Y'all remember that? Lil Wayne, Black Lives. There it is right here. And this is what it's 6 minutes. I don't want it to be 6 minutes. Okay. Let me do this 1 minute. Okay, look at this. Look at it. Look at this. This is what Lil Wayne has said real quick. Like no. Stop screen. Stop the screen. Stop the screen. Oh, they didn't move so much around. Stop screen, present this screen, share this screen. Lil Wayne. Okay, here's what Lil Wayne has said, and this was a long time ago. How many years was this? 8 years ago. Hopefully he has grown since then. But Lil Wayne had made these comments about Black Lives Matter, and everybody thought the same thing about him.
On Black Lives Matter.
What is it? What do you mean?
The idea is that there's this movement called Black Lives Matter, thinking that the rest of America didn't seem to understand that Black Lives Matter.
It just sounds weird. I didn't know that you put a name on. It's not a name. It's not.
He was like, I'm a young, rich N-word.
Whatever. It's somebody got shot by police for up reason. I am a young, black, rich. If that don't let you know that America understands Black matter these days, I don't know what it is. That man white, he filming me. I don't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And that's the attitude that Yachty gives me. Okay. I understand you have privilege. I understand that, you have money in the bank, but you don't have that kind of privilege, friend. You really don't. And, with age comes wisdom. And hopefully as you live long enough, you'll see, like Kanye said, even Kanye hit a little touch though. He said, even if you in a Benz, you still an N-word in a coupe. Okay. So they still see you a certain way, even if you got dollars in the bank. But I'm digressing. That's for his parents and his grannies and all them to teach him. Moving on, like this video. Another situation I wanted to bring to y'all attention really quickly that I wanted to give somebody a little bit of clout. Hold on, T-Pain. T-Pain was talking about why he won't fly private. And I thought that it was a great way to school the people on why he refuses to fly private. Now, he actually, hold on, here's what he said, and he posted it on his Instagram. He said, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Pass me the Biscoff cookies. He said, if he fly, he is flying commercial. And here is why. Hold on. Here's what T-Pain said. Because people was dragging him for flying first class. It's like, what? What had happened? Hold on. What had happened? Here's what he said.
To take a private jet from Atlanta to Vegas and then back to Atlanta is $126,000. And y'all are asking me, do you understand what I'm saying? Are you okay now? You feel like it?
Why they gotta mean he broke?
In a private jet? You not.
Why they gotta mean he broke? Cause he don't want to spend $126,000 on a jet. I don't know. That sounds financially responsible to me in the midst of this maybe possibly recession.
Spending all this money to go make money. How would you do that? In what world is that smart? Then y'all be like, "Hey, going broke again." To take a private.
So he was basically telling y'all he ain't doing it. Y'all talking about him all y'all want. And I was like, yes, T-Pain to school children. Anyway, moving on. Like this video. Y'all, I'm gonna get to the ratings in a minute. I know y'all here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings and for my tea on a Nene Leak show is coming. But before I get there, I want to talk about Dawn Richards from EnVogue. She has gone viral today as well for basically coming forward and telling her story about being homeless. Now, I don't know about you, but Dawn Robinson, I'm sorry, Dawn Robinson, not Dawn Richards. Dawn Richards was in Dandy Kane. Lord, forgive me. I messed up the names. Dawn Robinson from EnVogue. Okay. And y'all remember, EnVogue, some of y'all might, but EnVogue was a girl group that was very, very hot in the 90s. But can you imagine going from R&B royalty singing, the song on Set It Off, what's it gonna be? And then going from that to living in your car? I don't know, but apparently, these entertainers, things have been happening. So this has been going viral on social media today. She shared this on her YouTube channel. So I would suggest instead of watching it on social media, please go to her YouTube channel because if she get enough YouTube money, she'll be able to buy her a van to sleep in. Okay. But here is what she said, and here is her video over from YouTube. Your new life is in the scary. Okay. Her channel is called Dawn Richards, and I'm gonna go to her channel. I think I got it time stamped. Hold on, let me play it.
Now it's time for.
Oh no, it's at the 2 minute and 30 something second mark. Hold on, I'm gonna go here. Okay.
Whatever you think you can't do, you can do that thing. Like, come on, man. This is life. We got to figure shit out for ourselves. So anyway, I digress.
Oh, she's paying.
Guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. Ah! I said it. Oh my God, it's out.
Oh no, for 3 years she's been living in her car, y'all.
Been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger, she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt
Dawn Robinson.
me. So I was just trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. You can't read someone else's mind. You can't figure them out. They got to figure themselves out. So I was like, let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA. And he said, you need to come back to LA. because it's getting ready to be fire in Vegas. You need to come back. I love LA, so I said okay. And he said that I could stay with him, and so I was like, okay. But you have a dog, I have a dog. Do we have? And he's like, I don't have
And she was, rambling for a minute, but I'm gonna let her tell her story.
a lot of room, but I'll make room for you. And then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. So it turned into, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a hotel for the night. And that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys. I was like, no, this is unacceptable, because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there until I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no, oh my God, this neighborhood, I hate it. Oh my.
She was depending upon her manager to get her an apartment. Interesting. I wonder, was he getting her checks too?
I'm like, dude, I'm the one who has to live here. This is my remote for my phone.
Because all of the while she was living in her car, she was still going on press tours and doing things, and she admitted that. That's interesting.
You can push play and pause and all that stuff, so that's why I'm holding this anyway. And it's way cheaper than the hotel. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life. There's a whole community of people that live in their cars.
It's a whole bunch of them. Van life, car. I don't know about car life, but I know van life. It's a lot of them out there.
And a whole community of people that live in their RVs, and a whole community of people that live in vans. Van life, car life, RV life. And I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people, I could do that. I could do this, I think. And I ended up in my car, and it's been, like I said, 3 years. Yeah, I mean,
Well, she tells her whole story. I'm gonna put the link to her video in the description box for y'all to go and support her and subscribe and send words of encouragement and all the things that you need to do. You can even tell her I sent you, chair. Hold on, let me find it. Hold on, here it is right here. Here is the link. Bam, bam. Share, copy. Yeah, y'all go subscribe, like, run her numbers up, get her monetized, all of that, okay? Because my thing is cutting and pasting her video and putting it all over Instagram and stuff is not gonna help, okay? I think what'll help is, getting her some money in the bank, okay? And I don't know if she knows that, her YouTube channel, which only had 1,000 subs the last, when I got the video to put on my site, now she has 4,000. So she's going up pretty quickly. So, salute to Dunn. I hope she gets it together. She said, don't cry for her. It's not like it's sad, so sad done. I mean, like she said, it's a whole community of people out there that do it. She learned pretty quickly. She's been doing it for 2 going on 3 years now. So, I mean, like y'all said, at this point, it's a lifestyle. I don't know. Some people like, living sparsely, the tiny, what is it called? The tiny house life, the car life. Some people like that, but I don't know. I just hope she gets it together. I hope this is not a situation where, she's just literally homeless and she has a car. But anyway, salute to Dawn. And y'all go like the video. You said EnVogue was them girls back then. Okay, they really were. I even put a video. This the song right here. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I don't know. Y'all remember that song? I'm trying not to put it up here. That's the song. Y'all remember that song from Set It Off? What's it gonna be? Yeah, okay. They was fire, okay. Anyway, salute to Dunn, and hopefully, she gets the help or resources that she needs. She might not need any. She said don't cry for her. Yes, child, to Set It Off song. Anyway, moving on. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Now, the reason we're here, the ratings. Child, these ratings for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. They hit what is called a series low. Okay, and that is kind of bad. Okay. I know people are like, live views don't matter anymore. Live views don't matter anymore. But as I told y'all 2 years ago when we was looking at the season 15 ratings, live views do matter because if it's not airing on Bravo immediately, and that is how they determine the ad rates. Okay. So if they're not getting numbers live on Sunday night, just like I told y'all the live numbers for the Super Bowl, that's why the Super Bowl is able to charge so much in advertising because they know that all those eyes are on them at a certain time. Okay. And so when you look at live views, they got 723, well, 7 million viewers, which is 0.18 in the 18 to 49 demographic. It is a series low in the demographic. They want women between the ages of 18 to 49 to watch. The gag is most of the women who be watching this is over 50. So, some of them, and that's only because when you think of where they came from, season one, you got Nene, Sheree, Deshaun Snow, all of them, they were actually in their 30s and 40s back then, and now they in their 50s, almost 60. Okay, so if the viewership was around that age, the 18 to 49 demographic 10, 15 years ago, since the show is on season 16, then imagine they'll be in their 59, 60s. Okay. But they want that coveted lower number, between the ages of 18 to 49, because those ads bring the most dollars. You got to think about it. The 18 to 49 women, you got all kind of maxi pads, and it's so many different things that they're advertising to that group of women and people, that they don't advertise to older people, even though the older people got all the money. But I'm digressing. But a lot of people were, on my site, if you go to straight from the A.com, I was basically asking the question because people are like, oh, Portia's gonna save the day. Portia's holding out for so much money. Portia has 7 million, almost 8 million subscribers on her Instagram. So I know we could get at least 1 million to watch on Sunday. Well, apparently the Portia didn't bring the numbers. Okay. And I know y'all say, Michelle, why are you blaming it on Portia? I'm blaming it on Portia because Portia's drama with Simon all summer long played out to us so much that we don't want to see it when it airs on Sunday. That's why everybody's so excited about Shamea. Everybody's are so excited about the new women because the Porsha story is a dud at this point. Like, we don't care about her going to see her lawyer. We don't care about any of that because, like I said, we watched it play out for free. So, I just want to know what y'all think. Let me know. You said, y'all need to cater to us 50-year-olds. Okay. The show will never be the same without Nene. I agree. And that's what's so crazy. Nene can come back now. Nene is back in the NBC Universal family. I would exclusively reported that a few what was it, a couple of months ago when she was working the red carpet for the Emmys, and then she did the Oscars. Y'all remember that? She did the after party for the Emmys, then she did the after party for the Oscars, and both of those were NBC shows. So, apparently, she's been forgiven by the head. Now, Bravo is under NBC Universal, so eventually I'm sure they'll come around. I'm thinking season 17, because if they looking like this, the first episode, which normally traditionally the first episode numbers are higher and then they start to wane as the season goes on. I don't know, seeing them at the 723,000 mark for episode 1, it's a little disappointing. I don't know. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all saying in the chat. You said, I don't know why people keep asking for Kenya to come back. Kenya wasn't gonna bring the numbers either. Okay, so if you look at the season 15 ratings, don't let me pull them up now. Hold on, I'm gonna pull them up. RHOA. Hold on, let me pull up the episodes. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, we can go through all you know how I do. I go through all the numbers from every season, and you can compare. This how they know it was a series low, because all the numbers are on the Wikipedia for every episode's numbers. And here we are right here, number 1, season 15. Welcome back, Peaches. Now, if we go back to season 15, the first episode, who's gonna check my boo? it got 0.83 viewers, and then it started going down from there. 74, 77, 66. Then it bumped up a little bit, but they pretty much averaged around 0.8 or so. Them starting at 0.7, them starting at the low mark, to me is an indication that their hiatus was a little too long. They waited too long and I understand it was a reboot, it was a refresh. A lot of things were going on, portion of her legal issues, yada 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 yada. But at the end of the day, like, I think some fans kind of are losing interest or lost interest. And you saw how that rollout went. Like, they've been doing premiere parties, they've been doing watch parties, they've been leaking 15-minute clips every 5 seconds. As soon as the episode went off Sunday night, it was a cliffhanger. We saw the cliffhanger on Monday morning. They had already revealed it. We already know what's going to happen between Porsha and Drew and them in that room with Shamea. And so we already know that Porsha and Dennis talk, we already know it's a clip on Instagram right now. And so it's kind of giving, y'all are pretty much spoiling the episode before anybody gets a chance to do it. Now, I don't know if they're self-sabotaging it or what, but if you go back to previous seasons, like 1 million was the standard. Yeah, they kind of dropped because this was the first season. Nene wasn't on there. That was season 14. They kind of dropped a bit or whatever, but for the most part, it was 1 million, and that's when people started boycotting. So season 15, it was really low because they was really boycotting. But before that, when Nene and everybody was there, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1 million, 1.8 million, 2 million. And so a lot of people think that, because of the changing landscape in television, that looking at the ratings is a moot point. But if it was a moot point, they wouldn't be keeping up with them. Okay. And so yeah, they air on Peacock the next day. People are saying that they were number 3 on Peacock, yada yada, but the ads on Peacock don't pay the same as the ads on Bravo. And if they did, they would air it on Peacock first. Okay. So it is what it is. I think that maybe some people will catch on as the days go on. But like I told you, traditionally, this is the top. The premiere episode is the top, and then it starts, unless there's a particularly explosive cliffhanger and people tune in just to watch a fight or something. But you said 0.7 is good, it's better than Married to Medicine. We're not comparing them to Married to Medicine. They've always been better than Married to Medicine. So, I mean, I don't compare the numbers to Married to Medicine because Married to Medicine has always been low. 0.7 is great for Married to Medicine. 0.7 sucks for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You said they're getting better numbers than most of the other housewives. Okay, if you say so. Okay. It's only downhill from, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Y'all can compare. Listen, I've been doing this since 2007, before the Housewives was even here. So I'm just letting y'all know the thought processes of the advertisers. The reason why Nene and all of them were making as much money as they were making was because they were getting 4 million, 3 million views per episode. Because those millions of views actually brought advertisers who wanted to pay that much to be in front of the people who were watching them. There's a difference between a show getting 3 million, 4 million views and one getting 700,000. That's all I'm saying. Now, there's some other shows that still get millions of views. Y'all might think that shows don't get millions of views anymore, but there are. Them TLC shows, millions of people tune in on Sunday night to catch, what is it? 90 Day Fiance and all them other shows. So, it is what it is. Okay. Yes, I just did the ratings, friend. You late. No one is getting those types of ratings anymore. Okay, if you say so. You said they done moved over to YouTube. Okay. Well, they need to bring the ratings over here to YouTube. They need to bring all them ad dollars that they be paying. They need to bring them to YouTube. Anywho, moving on. Like this video. Now, Nene Leakes today made a very special announcement on her Instagram page, and I'm gonna show it to you. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to like this video. Y'all been taking y'all time. I don't understand why y'all in here and y'all can't like this video. Like this video, and I will answer any question that you have because I got the tea. Like this video. 30 seconds starting now. why they changed the music either, Rodolfo. Who put that music in there? Yeah. Anyway, Nene actually shared a clip from her upcoming show. Y'all asked for it. She's giving it to you. The Nene Leaks show. It will be airing tomorrow on the Nene Leaks channel. And hold on, here's what she had to say.
Leak Show! Yeah! Oh my God. Okay, so many of you guys have been saying to me for so long, Nene, do your own show. We want to hear what you got to say. So here I am, ready to give you all that I got. I love you guys, and I love you guys for loving me right back. I like who I like, and I don't want to go, and I'm not a whore. I don't want to give my Hello Kitty to everybody. And I want one man to beat it up.
Oh, well, I don't want to
Dating outside my race. Did he steal your virginity?
First guest is Carlos King, and guess who else? Guess who else is gonna be on the episode?
He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of yours.
He is.
Simon Gubadia. Of course, I was at him and Porsha Williams' wedding. She's not in jail.
Not in jail.
You know, I have my history with Wendy.
Living assistant facility.
It's Nene Leaks. Come on.
Simon Gubadia. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. Yeah, so it'll be an interesting show, I'm sure. I know a lot of people have been asking, why is she not doing me and my homegirl? Why? She even said in her post that she is still doing. Look, I'm gonna show you. She said in her post, she said right there, yes, I am still doing me and my homegirl pod. Thank you for all the love and support. Okay, look, she even said it. So I don't know why y'all be acting like y'all can't read. Okay, y'all act like y'all can't read. But she also dropped a little tea in her Instagram stories today. And we're gonna look at them, of course. For those of you who are my Patreon, I already spilled some tea. I spilled some tea. You got to be on my Patreon to get some other tea. I'm just gonna leave it over there, and because I want her to tell the tea herself, but it ain't what y'all think it is. Because I know somebody lied and said she fell out with Sierra, whatever. It ain't that, but there's specific stuff that happened that caused her to do her show early. Now, hold on, we about to see what she say. Oh shoot, I didn't even share it. Hold on.
The Nene Leaks. Hey guys. Okay, so check this out. The Nene Leaks show. Okay, it's available tomorrow on YouTube. This is a test. So I decided this came about all at the last minute. Something happened, and I'll talk to you guys about it later. And I was kind of thrown into, doing my own thing unexpectedly. So it was fun. It was a great test. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me where you actually would like to see the Nene Leaks show. Would you like to see it on Peacock? Would you like to see it on Zeus? Would you like to see it on BET? Would you like to see it on Netflix? Or would you like to wake up every morning or going to sleep every night watching the Nene Leaks show on national television? It's time. It's time. It's time. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And it's a very special thank you to Carlos King and Michelle A.T. Ellien Brown over at Straight from the A. She was our media maven that came on and gave us a little tea about what's happening in the industry. And that was super, super fun. So I want to thank the both of them so very much. Thank the production team that was on site to shoot this. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow on YouTube. Love you. forget to click, share, subscribe, and hit those notification buttons so that you never miss the Nene Leak Show. Yes, 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 I'm still doing me and my homegirl. But this is something, very special. The Nene Leak Show that I just want to give to a lot of the viewers who love me, who's been supporting me and riding with me for a really long time. And they want to see me kind of sit and talk and do my own thing. And so here we are, kind of thrown into this sit and talk and do your own thing. Okay, so love you guys, and see you tomorrow morning over on YouTube. Love you. Bye.
So tomorrow afternoon, I think it might be around noon. I don't know. Look, don't ask me. I don't run the channel. Okay, it'll be tomorrow. She's gonna upload the to her YouTube channel. Her YouTube channel is in the description box. It's Nene Leaks. Y'all go over there and subscribe and all of that. Click your notification bells twice, and it will be premiering sometime around noon ish. Okay. She said morning. Okay, she said morning. I said afternoon. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't work here. Okay, this is my job over here. Anyway, you said I knew Nene would do her own show. She doesn't stay cool along with people. She's still cool with Sierra. Here, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. She gave you all the context clues. What happened is her and Sierra, listen, they are partners in this thing, and you see their podcast every week. There is produced. They have a whole team of people. They have a time. They have people who are on the books time, guests who are on the books time. They bring their homies in. They have all of that. Now, if one of them, either Nene or Sierra, doesn't show up, then all of those people who are on the set still got to get paid, right? So instead of like still paying them people and sending them home, what she did was she started the Nene Leak Show. Okay, that's all I got to tell you. Okay, she can tell you the rest, but there's that. But yeah, there's no fallout. It's just that some people don't like to work. Sierra like me. Sierra kind of like me when it comes to working. Sometimes she'll show up and sometimes she don't. She's the type of person, she don't want to be on the clock, and I don't blame her, because when you live your life on the clock and at a young age, grinding, when you get to a point where you don't have to be on the clock, sometimes you just don't want to. But if she's gonna partner with somebody, she's gonna have to do that. Okay, she's gonna have to. But there was no fallout. There was no fallout at all. Anywho. But y'all like this video, like this video. I'm excited. I'm scared though. I'm real scared. Yeah, I got all kind of pictures and videos on my phone that I'm gonna release after the fact and stuff. But yeah, I was terrified. Child, I was terrified. No, I don't think I was that terrified. We have a report. And so the day before we actually did that show, we went to dinner together, and that was impromptu as well. And we both went live, and she was asking me questions, I was asking her questions, and that people have taken that and put it all on social media when she was talking about Porsha was lying. Y'all remember that? Some of y'all remember that, some of y'all don't. But there is a video on my channel that I did when I went live on Instagram. My phone was all blurry and stuff. Like, people had literally took it, cropped it, posted it on their channel, talked about it, didn't give me credit, like literally took it from my page. And y'all know my stuff is copywritten, but I ain't gonna be mad about it. I ain't gonna be mad at all. But here it is right here. We was out at dinner. This was the day before. Okay. So we was talking and I was drinking and I asked the question, and somebody asked the question in the chat and said something about what Porsha has said. Where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Let's see. Oh, it's right here.
Nene's name, they watch. They got her in the title, honey. They said Porsha responds to Nene leaks. It's closed all the time. Basically tells you that she has no ownership to the house. If the house is premarital property, that means he owned it before
I forgot
they got
why
married.
was I talking about that? I don't even
You
know.
still love Porsha. You have every right to love who you love.
Oh, it's right.
We
Was
still
it right
drinking,
here?
so I mean, what we doing? We still. Hey, Lucius.
Y'all go watch it. We talked about a lot of stuff.
I was scared. I was like, yeah. Because, I was black at first. So I'm like, yeah, I'll play with a little bit of color. So I'm going to go lighter.
Yeah, it was a lot of cocktails.
Cheers to the freak. Where you? Yes, honey. I might need some edge control or something. I might need some. He said Porsha is such a dingbat. Oh, Anita. He said, tell
Was that
Nene
you,
that's
Anita?
how they get people to watch. Anytime you mention Nene's name, they watch. They got her in the title, honey. They said Porsha responds to Nene leaks.
Everything responds to me, honey. So I will respond to her ass.
Oh, don't do it.
I wish I would. Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Where you go?
I was over here doing something.
Oh, she was in her own little world.
Yeah, I'm back.
She back now. Now let me put my glasses back on too, so she back.
So we were just literally just talking, like it wasn't even about Nene. And so like I think she said something. The way they cut it, they made it seem like I was being messy. But as you can see, we were literally drinking and having cocktails. And so yeah, it was interesting. So y'all can go watch it. I'll put the link in the chat.
I mean,
Hold on.
this
Hello.
gonna be real. This gonna be real simple, and I'm gonna just go right back to the butchers. 'Cause I'm not giving them Nene leaks my energy in 2025. Michelle, anybody like not to the peasants, but to the people. Actually, that's actually people that got common sense. Michelle took her mama to see Nene Leakes when Nene Leakes was on Dancing with the Stars. Michelle helped Nene Leakes with her old YouTube page that did not go nowhere.
What is
Michelle.
this?
This DeAndre. Michelle
I mean,
helped.
but why are you saying this? Why are you
I'm
saying
getting
this?
to the point. This should be 60 seconds or less, and I'm running back to the bushes. Michelle
Oh.
helped Nene Leakes out on this page. Y'all know how Housewives go like the top. It started with Carlos King, then it just go down. I'm giving this show 3 episodes, and I bet you Michelle is helping Nene Leakes for free in the background. Michelle helped Nene Leakes' son when he had a YouTube page. You remember when he had
What
a
are you
YouTube?
talking about? How do you know all this?
Michelle, you said it on Patreon. Please don't
Why are
fake
you
the
telling
fun.
people what I say on
You
Patreon
said it
in
on
public? If I said it,
Patreon.
I don't think
You
I said
helped
that.
Brent for free.
Patreon, did I say that?
Michelle, you helped Brent for free, and he did not give you got no money involved. Not
I
only
did
that,
not help
you're
Brent with his
working for free.
channel.
She come to you because you work for free. When you in Miami, when you went to Miami and you was on Patreon and that Airbnb with the two I don't know, one time when you went to Miami, I don't know which time you went there, you spoke. You probably bought your own plane ticket. This lady is using you and you don't get it. I used to feel bad for you, but now I'm just like, I'm over it. I feel like
Oh,
that you're being used and you cannot see it. You need to put you on some black glasses because them red glasses is not working. I could never be used like that. Nobody would ever use me like that. And I'm just sitting up and being
okay.
used. She using you for help because you're working for free like a Mexican. So we might as well
Oh,
call you Marcella or something. What's a
I
good
thought wait.
Michelle
What?
or something? You're being used by Nene
Oh,
Leakes. You always be used by Nene Leakes. You don't never see
okay.
her on your show. Why she don't come over here?
Oh,
Why
oh.
she don't come over here? Why she can't
She's
come over
been
here to
over here
promote her
several
show?
times. What are you
You
talking
always
about?
help this lady out. This lady never help
What,
you out. And I'm not trying to say it in a
Bye.
bad way,
what are you
but
talking
That's
about?
cool.
people
I
with common
respect that.
sense, people with common sense would
What are you
know.
talking about?
People with common sense would know that when they're being used. And if the peasants in the chat don't feel like you being used, I want it get at me on the back end. I want to use y'all because y'all are easy targets. I swear to God, trust me.
I thought
Trust
you were
me.
gonna
I
make
swear
this
to
quick.
God,
Why is it
on
still
everything
going?
I love, Michelle Brown is being used. Back to
All
the
right.
bushes I go.
Thank you, Dre. Goodbye. Hey, Bun Zipper.
Hey, it's been a while. Hey, Michelle.
What's up? What do you think about these ratings?
If you go back and watch the replay, wasn't I right on the
Well,
number?
you said 6 something, didn't you?
Yeah, I said like high. I was like, yeah, 600. But yeah, we right in that ballpark.
I
Um,
said
I,
8.
yeah,
Yeah.
but this is what I figured though. Like, it's the time of the year. Like, I wish they would go back to November to April.
What you mean?
Like,
Oh, yes, I
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
Because
go back to
the prime
November and
spot
April.
is in November. You're right. I don't
Yeah,
know why they're airing it in like who I don't like this time.
yeah. Your audience has children and life, and like the time
Mhm.
change and
And
yeah.
normally this would be the time the reunion would be taping or something, right?
Yeah, yeah. That was the prime spot. So they gave the prime spot. I think like the Beverly Hills, whatever. I know they come Tuesday, but they come in November. But November, I think would get them up. So if I don't know how long this season is, if y'all can film this summer and have it
They
back on,
said it was a short season. Originally, I heard it was gonna be like between 8 and 12 episodes.
hope so. I think Phaedra
Normally it'd be like 25. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
says she's in 6, and I think that's like the minimum in people's contracts or whatever. But I want to say, also too, do you think that the budget went back down to a season 1 show? Because that's what I think what happened is
Yes.
like either way it's a win for them, but they're like, we're not spending is nowhere close to what we used to.
Yeah, because I don't think Kelly and Britt are getting a bag, and most people their first season they don't get a bag, you know what I mean? So especially now, as big as the show is, people are willing to come on there cheaper, like the newbies, because they know they can market themselves as being a housewife. So I don't know. I feel like, Shamea probably, clearly, got a bag. Well, I don't know how much of a bag, but I know that Portia's getting paid the most because she got that 360 deal. And
Yeah.
then, it went down there.
I didn't see him with my own eye. I don't know, but like reality is not. It doesn't pay what it used to. Like Drew doesn't get what like a Porsha got on their 4th season. It just doesn't. It's too many shows.
Remember, Marlo said she was getting paid more than Drew. Was it more than Drew or more than Eva? It was one of them.
Eva, but she did. But yeah, Marlo,
and she was a friend.
Yeah, because his grandfather, then like, just without any inside knowledge, it would make sense because Cynthia is a glorified friend. She's gonna be a friend we're gonna see on every episode, and it's because they can't afford to pay her what they used to make. Clearly,
and that's why Candy left because
yes,
pretty much they lowballed her, and she was like, "I can make this doing TikToks."
Yeah, but I want to say one
and
thing.
Sheree, they wanted Sheree back, and Sheree didn't come because they couldn't pay her what she wanted, and she felt like it was a waste to be embarrassed.
But yeah, people got to understand leverage. Like, if you're replaceable, like you can't make demand. We're all replaceable in life, but you can't make demands. Like, like what if Angela Oakley would have held them? Like, they would have been like, girl, we just interviewed 17 people. Britt, we just we got a bag of people who just waiting by the phone. Like, say no, like you don't have any leverage. But I do think that making Porsha the nucleus wasn't well thought out. But girl, get your money over. I ain't gonna
But
be.
is she the nucleus though? I think Shamea is. I think right now to start the PR rollout, I think they're putting Porsha front and center because people know Porsha from previous seasons. But I feel like as the time goes on, we're gonna get to see that Shamea is literally the anchor. You know what I'm saying? Because she's in the front with the red holding the. Hold on, let me find that picture from hold on, where is it? Because it's in the episode. It's right after when they first show all of the ladies. It's not like the actual PR pictures, but this picture right here. This picture right here of, let me make it big if I can make it big because it's like a screenshot, so it's kind of little. There it is. So who's in the middle?
Yeah, but it makes me wonder, like, more and more I think about it, like, I think a full reboot probably would have, I mean, we here now, but like, I don't think you need Cynthia or Porsha. Or Drew either. But I can't say
I think Porsha and Drew is in this together to bring whatever drama they bring in, because that stuff with her about her arguing over her baby daddy is so contrived to me. Because it's like you literally went in Fallon's house and played around. You know what I'm saying? Played in her face, and while she was playing with the pool boy, and so now you mad at Drew for just hanging out with your baby daddy? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I'll it is what it is. It's not that bad. And no one, I actually like watching this more than I've liked watching the show in like almost 16 years. But I don't have a to none of these people. Like,
but I enjoyed it because it was new new. I didn't know what to expect. I enjoyed it. I'm not saying that, it was I'm not calling it a flop. Like, I'm literally cheering Shamea on. Like, I want her to win. She is straight Atlanta, and I'm for all of that. So, I want her to hold all these girls together. Kelly and Britt, I don't really have an opinion on them yet because I haven't really seen that much of them to care yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like totally dismiss them, but again, I'm gonna give them an opportunity to reel me in, this fan who's been watching for 16 years.
Yeah, and the show employs like a lot of Black people. Like I'm like
Yeah.
behind the scenes, so that's what I'm happy about. But I want to say just this real quick. Someone, Carlos King said it. And I just think it's funny, and I want your take on it. He said Porsha is self-made. Are we changing the definition of self-made as time
We
goes?
definitely are.
Because I'm like, is Marion well self-made? Like, I don't know.
She married well.
Twice.
She slept around well. Don't forget all the Africans who was buying her Rolls Royces and she was selling them. Like, remember that? She had a Rolls Royce for like a year or two, and then she put it on the market and sold it. I think it was like a $300,000-$400,000 Rolls Royce. So that was like free money, not free money, but for whatever reason he gave it to her. But yeah, like I mean, if that's self-made, I guess you could call it self-made.
Yeah, but everybody just gets on these shows and say they self-made. And I just don't know if like Cordell, you wouldn't be on the show, period, if it wasn't for him. You wouldn't have been
They
coming.
say that Porsha's family is well known. Does that matter?
No.
But does that make yeah, I know, but does that make you self-made though? Like that term is
No, that doesn't. That's nepotism. That doesn't make you self-made. Your family made you.
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just that term. Like I know that then he was like,
Michelle, I got something I want to say. I got to get this off my chest.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Boo! This they can throw this whole throw it away. Why are we still doing it? We should have left Atlanta where it was.
These Black women need these jobs. These
Tomatoes,
jobs, working.
tomatoes.
Only thing they got to do is go out to eat.
Listen. Here's what I would have done. Okay, and I don't know why they didn't. There's two ways you could have done it. Actually, first thing I would have done is either if I'm going to bring anybody that's a legacy, from the OGs onto the new version of the show, I literally would have done like a 1 or 2 episode like split. So basically bring the old women on, give them their farewell, and have an episode where there's a party. Just make it casual. You bring in the new girls and you say bye to the old regime. That way you pull in your old people and you have the new women introduced in a natural way, right? Or totally cut out everybody from the OGs. Everybody. And everybody.
But Shamea coming, I think Shamea.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say. Shamea would be fine because we know her. She's familiar, but she's not oversaturated like a Marlo was, right? So we don't really know much about her on screen. So she's fine. She fits. Even I would say maybe Drew fits, but that motherfucking what's his name? Porsha. She they could have left her off.
Call her him. That's a girl.
My bad. I was thinking of her husband for a second, but Porsha, yes, she could have been totally left out of this because what I think it does to viewers for real is when you show people as much as I know this is the Kenya hating group, as much as we know that showing Kenya, showing Cynthia, having Porsha on. It just makes you think about what has everybody else been up to. It makes you say, where's Nene? It makes you say, where's Sheree? You think about everybody from the past.
Since they're bringing Phaedra in about 5-6 episodes from
They
now,
could have kept Phaedra big gums. I mean, little gums or whatever. They could have kept her out. Let's be honest. Phaedra didn't bring anything to Madison. She's not going to bring anything here. She barely brought something to Traders.
Housewives history.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna re-up and do a new thing, let it be new. They tied it through. Let it be all new and give that a chance. Like give that a true fighting chance. Otherwise, choose another city.
we didn't get the closure because of the Candy stuff, but I still feel like Candy should have stayed and confronted Phaedra, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
And I
that would have
feel
been
like
great
at some
TV.
point, Nene needs to come. She could do a little walk on. We could do a
Yeah,
little
they can't
legacy
afford
something
Nene
and show
anymore.
pictures of Greg and Brent growing up back in the day, and, and
But
you know.
Michelle, they can't afford Nene anymore. That's the truth. And I'm not even a big advocate of Nene coming back. I'm one of the people that doesn't feel like she can do anything to save it. It's too far gone. But
But I think
to
she
bring her
feels
back is just basically, if you bring Nene back, you are admitting that your new product is only as good as it used to be.
Preach.
So you have to let it go. And my other gripe is that all of the new women look alike. They all got the same nose, same teeth, same belly button.
same Botox, the same
So what do we?
even Porsha did a lot to her face, which I found amazing because it's like, girl, you already beautiful. Why is you pumping your lips and
Well,
doing
this
Botox?
helps Shamea a whole lot because Shamea is the visual standout. At a glance, you notice her first. But also, I feel like she has been chomping at the bit. She's been hungry for this thing. And she's giving us what Nene used to give us. The stupid faces, the one-liners. That's going to be Shamea. And as far as these other women, I'm good. I'm good. It just makes it feel like you are holding on to the past and you may as well try something new if you're going to try something new. Yeah, that's where I stand with it.
Question for you too. What's the difference between this reboot and Bold and Bougie on WeTV? I'll wait.
WeTV.
Bold and Bougie. I think you just
I've
say
never
Bold
heard of
and
that.
Bougie.
I've never heard of that,
Yeah,
but
the
it sounds like
Malaysia and Usher's
I
wife
don't
and
even know
Ghostface
what that
show.
is.
Like,
Yeah. Who
what's the
watches that?
difference between this and that? They shouldn't have. If they were gonna, I think everything he said is right. And what Shamea has gone, I saw a video of her doing an interview with a makeup artist, and she had no makeup on. She's beautiful in real life. So
She is.
that's what she like. That's what she has. She is a good.
And she's Atlanta in real life.
in
She's
real life. That's
literally
the other thing that you mentioned. Shamea it actually represents what the show is supposed to be. She's married, family, high life, and then being an ATL girl. And there are a lot more women that could have been chosen from this, but we know a lot of people that live in Atlanta now are expats from elsewhere. So of course, but yeah, when you see her giving her all, I'm also wondering if it's just like a little too late. Like, are there not enough eyes on the show now that Shamea's getting a real chance at doing her thing? Now nobody's paying
It's only
attention.
been one episode though, so we
That's
got to give it an
true. That's
opportunity. So
true.
maybe Shamea's $9 million mansion that Andy is so enamored with will get people to tune in and see why exactly this chocolate brown black girl is living this soft life in a $9 million mansion. Like, people gonna want to see what's up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, why all these girls look alike?
We know why they look alike. They went to the same doctor.
Yeah.
They didn't go to the same doctor.
Jesus. I just can't get over the fact that everybody got the same belly button. That's what kills me.
Not to say belly. We ain't seen no belly buttons.
You know everybody got that same belly button, Michelle. You know what I'm talking about.
Michelle, they do. I
You
told
know what I'm talking about.
they gonna have to put the lower thirds every time Kelly and Britt are together. Like, they gonna have to start.
You're gonna have to. They look exactly the same.
Yeah, they look the same sometimes. Like,
and
when
Cynthia,
the all white party, they both can't wear color. That need to be in the production notes. Find out what color they wearing.
They're gonna have to do a Tia and Tamara. I'm the one with the mole and the
what?
But with Cynthia was so out of place. Oh, she was so out of place with these new girls.
It really was.
Oh, I felt so bad for her. She didn't need to be there.
For Angela and her wig slipping.
See, I couldn't even think of her name. Brit. That's her name, Angela. Is that Angela?
No, Angela. No, this is Britt and her husband.
Oh, that's the porn star.
Oh gosh,
allegedly, quote unquote, end quote.
She's the video girl, the video vixen, the model, the butt model, all that. She
now I don't know. I don't know how much information you got, Michelle. I know even if you did, you wouldn't give it away for free, so it's fine. Uh, are they going to hang her whole storyline on what Kenya did to her or not?
I don't know. It's
Because
interesting because
if not,
we haven't
what else
seen
has she got
like
going on?
we haven't been like literally introduced to her family, like her husband and her home or any of that yet. And remember when Andy did his Radio Andy show, he was saying that only a few of the new girls got a starter package, the intro
Yeah,
package. And it was, I guess it was just Shamea and did Kelly get one? Yeah, I think Kelly.
interesting.
Did we go through Angela's house? I can't remember. We met Angela and she told us who her husband was, but that was all as she was coming to the white party.
Yeah, she
It
didn't have
wasn't
her own thing.
yeah.
So
Yeah, but
maybe
that
they
was
saved that for
that
the
was her.
second episode.
Yeah, maybe.
But her
But Brit is
husband,
beautiful. I mean,
I
Brit,
know he
I
said,
can see why
never
I
mind.
can see why Kenya would be intimidated with Brit because Kenya seems to always be
Don't you,
intimidated by the
hey,
younger.
don't you start the Kenya stuff.
I'm saying they say it to me all the time, so I'm saying about Kenya. She was intimidated by Brit's beauty.
Oh, goodness.
The
But I just
same way she did Porsha. When Porsha first came on there, it was all, you know what I mean? It was like she felt like she had to haze them, and that's what it's feeling
oh,
like with
goodness.
Brit. Like she felt
You
like
don't think
she had
Nene was
to
a hazer though?
on there. It was all, you know what I mean? It was like she felt like she had to haze.
All I gotta say is stop.
Hold on, I put on mute. Go ahead. Crystal, mute your TV or whatever I'm on, Crystal, because it's echoing. But go ahead, Maurice. And fun.
I was just saying, did you not used to think that Nene was a hazer as well though when New Girls came on?
No, Nene they was trying to haze themselves with Nene. Like they were always gun for Nene, and she would like clap back. But it was never like she would
She didn't.
target
Hey,
Nene.
Nene didn't try to haze Claudia that one time.
No, Claudia was chasing after Nene. You don't
That
remember
was.
that?
Nah, I'll tell you what. You know what I remember. But that was
What
the
you
last time that I felt like the series was any good. That particular season. Do you
why? Because
agree?
Claudia was begging Portia to fight
No,
with her and was begging
just
to
that
fight with
particular lineup. Just that particular lineup. I felt like was the last time. What I don't even know what was that 13 or some shit.
Seven. That was
her. I think
seven.
it was 7, wasn't it? I
Seven.
think six was the highest. Yeah, 6 was the best, and then Claudia was one and done. And then after, it was Claudia and Demetria. Who else? Gaucher was on that season. It
Not
was a
go
whole bunch of
shade.
like people that walked on and walked off.
Yeah, I
When
think
when
I
Kim
think
Mills
that
on
was the
when
last
Kim
time it
Mills
was
on
good.
the one after that, I think, and she was one and done. What's the other one? Shamari was one and done.
And those are people. Claudia and Shamari should have never been a one and done. They each should have had at least a second season.
I disagree.
But
Not Claudia didn't even live in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
she didn't live in Atlanta. She came out
nobody
here and
lives
rented
in
an
Atlanta.
apartment.
Nobody lives in Atlanta.
Yeah. Oh, who don't?
You know, everybody live on the outskirts. Stop it, Michelle.
No,
Everybody like who?
she moved there for the show, and then Ricky Smiley gave her the.
Everybody like who?
Michelle, what? Michelle, where you live?
Do I not live in the city? Who?
Roswell. Got it.
No,
Who? Not
no,
me.
not
Not these city and county taxes. I be putting.
but
I
but
wear
I,
it as a badge of honor living in the city. I
but
do.
you know what I mean. A lot of people don't actually live
No,
within
I
the
agree.
city.
A
You
lot of
know.
people don't, but those of us who
Gonna
do,
work, but
huh?
hello.
Hey,
Hi, how y'all doing?
good. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. I was glad when you popped up on live because I just got off work. I said, "Oh, I gotta get on live. I gotta talk about it." I thought the episode was okay. The only person I liked was Shamea, but without Nene Leaks and without their core people, the ratings is gonna continue to slop. This is the
Oh,
fourth season in a row that the ratings ain't been the same. They,
oh.
I think they're just trying to prove that they don't need Nene Leaks. They're just trying to prove us wrong, and it's not gonna work. They need Nene Leaks, and I don't know why they
Well,
just ain't trying.
how do you think Nene would fit in with this group? I mean, I think she'd be reading
They're
Portia.
gonna
That'd
have
be
to revamp.
I was
They're
mad.
gonna. I think she would. I think she likes Shamea because I think she commented on one of her.
Yeah, I think she
She,
likes Shamia.
yeah, she likes Shamea. Uh, they look alike though. Angela and Britt and Kelly. They look like they went to the same
Triplets,
doctor.
right?
Like, I mean, but it's not. To me, it's not gonna work. They can't have Portia be anchor. So if
She's not.
Phaedra can lie about arguing about the situation with Candy, then they can bring Nene back. They just need Nene in there.
Oh, yeah. This is Angela Oakley right here.
Okay, that's her. I couldn't think of her name either.
Uh-huh.
She
Her
and if your whole thing is gonna be that you married to a former basketball star, what do we
Well,
care?
can we go back to
Exactly.
season
Hold
1 of
on.
She's a
He
Housewives?
was
legend.
That's the formula. Normally, remember Sheree was married to Bob or getting a divorce from
no
Bob? Like,
Deshaun Snow, but Deshaun Snow was
Deshaun
married
Snow
to
was
the
married to
basketball.
NBA player
Yeah,
Eric
and
Snow.
Deshaun was one and
Boone
done.
was
So
married
what are we
to
doing
No,
here?
but hold on. But
Ed
see,
Hartwell. They all were married to
Deshaun
Bob.
left too early because after she left, that's all her drama came. He cheated on her and had like 2 side babies on her.
Yeah, he
So she
did.
left right when
But
they beat.
Portia was the athlete's wife too. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she was. That's what I'm saying. That used to be the formula.
that
yeah,
is the formula. And
Well,
Charles Oakley is a legend. He's an NBA legend.
yes,
and is.
He didn't sit
He
on the
is.
yes,
bench.
yeah. He played with Michael Jordan, the Knicks, and all that. Of course, of
Uh,
course. But what y'all think this season gonna be like? I think
So
it's not
so did
gonna.
so did Juan Dixon.
Mia and Angela Oakley. Huh?
Juan
What was
Dixon.
that?
I heard that.
What? Who said Juan Dixon?
I
Oh,
said
we talking.
they were saying he's a basketball legend. He played with Michael and all this stuff. I
Oh,
said, so did Juan Dixon. So what are we talking about?
ooh,
Oh, Juan Dixon played with Michael Jordan.
No, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah, he did.
who
Oh, with the
do?
Washington
Oh yeah,
Wizards. Oh, I see
with
what
the
you.
Wizards.
Oh
That don't count. You're
yeah,
right. You're right.
the Washington Wizards. Yeah, but that's like later in Michael Jordan's late career. But Charles
Same
Oakley played
difference.
with him. But Charles Oakley played with him like when he was still in his prime.
Well,
Mm.
Charles is not in his prime at the moment. So why
Yeah,
we hanging so much on him?
We were just saying
true.
that Nene wouldn't have anybody to hang out with. Only thing she could slap Portia for is stop using my attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should have just chose another city, Michelle.
What?
Well,
I think they should have just chose another city.
I don't.
But
Aren't black people doing well in Charlotte? You know, like why are we still? They should just either leave it alone, do something new, or you just can't get that old thing back anymore. The
yeah, that's true.
Well,
television
that the
landscape
point
has
is
changed too
they're not
much.
trying to get the old thing back. They're trying to create something new. So this is
Yeah,
like a
but they
new
didn't commit to the new. They didn't commit to the new. Is what you know what I'm saying? Like we still
Well,
see
they had
Portia
to
now.
build a bridge for it. They couldn't just come and bring a whole new. I mean, I guess they could
They
have,
could
but I
have.
felt like
But
they had to keep.
they're trying to get new people and still have some uh no, regular housewives that we know. Like that's why they bring in Portia. That's
Can
why
I
they
tell
bring
y'all
in.
something? My mama, main reason I ever watched Housewives was because my mom used to watch it, and you had no choice. It was a cultural phenomenon, right? And
Yes.
so
Uh-huh.
I would keep up now and then, so I could call my mom and be like, "Hey, you watch the thing," and we chat, right? And so
Mhm.
that's where it ended up at. I tried to get her to watch this new thing, okay, on
Uh-huh.
Sunday. She never made it to Drew thing. She
Oh.
saw Portia. She recognized her. She saw
Uh-huh.
Shamea. She kind of remembered her. And then they got to Drew. My mama didn't even finish it. My mama still calls the show Nene now. So
Not Nene now.
and my mama almost 65, right? So
Yeah.
they've completely lost that group, that those people. I feel like they are absolutely only trying to get younger audiences, that key demo that they are trying to appeal to. But you're going to have to do a lot more than bring in people who are married to old basketball stars or waffle makers. You're gonna have to do a lot more than that.
But that's what started the show. Like if you think back to season 1, all of them were in their, early 30s or whatever, like early to late 30s. And like I said, it's been 16 years and now they in their early to late 40s and 50s. So eh,
But I think it's
yeah,
more of a. I think if they was to bring all the like the OGs, I think it's like money. Like they gotta pay these individuals like some. They got to pay Nene the big bucks and Candy and Kenya and and I don't think they have the budget for it. They rather start get somebody new ain't got to pay as much.
That's true. It's definitely a budget cut situation.
Yeah.
That's definitely a factor. Let me ask you, Michelle, are you familiar with, because Orange County was the original, right? So are they still on, and did they wash away all the old people from over there? How did that go?
I don't know.
They got rid of
I
Vicky.
literally don't watch any other franchises anymore. Like
They got rid of
every now
Vicky.
and then
I
I might
do.
see something, but I don't watch. I remember OC. I used to like
Orange
OC the
County.
first couple of
I mean,
seasons, but
have any of the shows survived? Well, I know they did that
somebody
whole
said they are
revamp with
on,
New
and
York.
no, they didn't change them.
They didn't change it. Okay. So that's what I'm wondering. I know they did the full revamp with New York, right? But
Mhm.
I was just curious of if any of the shows survived a full bye bye old people, hello new people.
It ain't doing well. New York is doing horrible. The ratings suck.
Oh,
Well, that's because they just need to go ahead and do like one area. They just need
that's
to
the
do like
point.
Real
Like the
Housewives
people who
Brooklyn.
don't like it are not gonna watch. Like they're targeting a new audience. So it's like
Yeah.
if if you still stuck to the old, then you could just watch season 1 through 15 on Tubi somewhere or
So
whatever.
why bring Phaedra with her gums? Why bring
Yeah.
Portia with her hair?
Because
Why
Phaedra's
bring?
view score
Exactly.
is high. People like Phaedra for whatever reason, which is why they put on Married to Medicine to help their ratings. That's why she went on, she got on Dancing with the Stars. That's why she's all, they keep giving her
But
little tasks
Phaedra,
to do. I
but
think
that's
people
the
really,
difference
they
with
want to.
Married to Medicine. She
Mm.
helped them out, but I don't think it's gonna help Real Housewives of Atlanta
Yeah, I
because
don't think.
She's
That's
polarizing.
Nene's situation.
No,
That's
she's
Yeah.
Nene's.
polarizing. Like Phaedra's polarizing. Like everything she do, you got to question: is she lying? Is she telling?
Yeah,
Polarizing. So that's why.
yeah,
And I feel like Phaedra's story wasn't
Hey,
really,
Mickey.
it didn't really end.
That's true. It didn't. She sat down on that couch and mute. She didn't say nothing. Portia threw her under the bus. I wonder if they're gonna acknowledge that. Portia threw her
If
under
they
the
don't
bus.
nope,
acknowledge it, they may as well
Now
cancel the show.
that would have
yep,
revived the show if it was a
I mean, the same
Candy
way they talk about people
and
who ain't there
Phaedra
no
sit
more.
down.
Sometimes they was talking about Nene every now and then. They might as well talk about Candy, even if she ain't there. Go ahead
yeah.
and
They're gonna do that too, but I still think that Candy and Phaedra still need to have that one on one, at least be confronted about it
it
I
ain't
feel
gonna
because
like
they
happen.
that
never
would
did.
revive the
You know
show.
how long
Yeah, I
Candy
think
can
that would
hold the
revive the
grudge?
show. And
We'll all
Candy
be
was
like
wrong, but see,
75, 80 years
Candy,
old.
as much as I love Candy, she was wrong by trying to hold the show hostage and make it. Well, if she can't, that's where she messed up at. Now,
And that's what everybody says. Like these low ratings from 14, 15, and
yeah,
now is the results of Candy and Kenya
yep,
and their
yep,
alliance
yeah,
and them
exactly.
targeting Mimi and all of that stuff that was going on. And
Jesus,
I'm with Cynthia. All of that kind of like tore everything apart, and people just didn't care anymore. Like the
yeah,
Housewives was stronger back in the day when they was like stuck together like a mighty fist. Like
yeah,
when KKK Kim walked off the set the first time when Croy was there with a gun and Kim
yeah.
was pregnant or whatever, and like all the women like band together and refused to film. And it's crazy because that's when Kim ended up getting her own show because she had
She ain't
filmed all
got
these
one
scenes
now
at her
though. She ain't
house.
got one now, and she want
Yeah,
to come back.
she don't have no house now either though.
Yeah, she need to but
Now,
I would
now
love for
y'all,
her to come back, but like I said, she's not a team player. She don't film and she didn't participate.
Mm.
Croy's racist, so
Or gone.
the, should do you think they should have brought in a non-black woman?
No.
yeah, yeah. Why not?
I don't think there's a problem with it being an all black
Why
cast
not?
because Atlanta
That's
really
like
is all black.
they got black people on Beverly Hills.
But are they black? Never mind. I ain't gonna do that. Never mind.
Oh,
But
I thought Erica
I
Jane would
do
have
think
fit. I thought
I
Erica
do
Jane would
think
fit in Georgia. She from Atlanta anyway.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I do
Yeah.
think it'll be interesting to have some diversity though. Like,
Yeah.
if they were gonna get some new people, get a new Indian girl or something.
Yeah,
That
get
live
like
right
a
around the corner from Shamea over there by the governor's mansion. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But I feel like that would only work if they weren't going to be like blackfishing or cultural appropriating, if they were really like authentically themselves and not trying to pander to a black
Kim
audience.
pandered, and
No,
she
Well,
earned it.
that's how Kim used to be with Big Papa and smoking the Newports. She
She was
was like
pandering
that.
then. She said she was a black woman in a white woman's
White
body.
woman's
She was
body, but
pandering
she
then.
said that. But she got RCROI, and that just brought out all them racists. Just he
No,
just
it was before Croy. Remember,
it
sweetie?
didn't bring
Like
it out.
that was before Croy.
It mean it
yeah,
was already in you.
it was
Yeah, it was
already in.
already in
It was
it.
yeah,
'Cause
that's true. It was
the
already
first
in her.
episode, she said she didn't want to sit eating chicken and watermelon with Deshaun and Nene. So
Yeah, but
always
yeah, it was still in her. It wasn't. It still was in her, but Croy brought it out more. More. That's I'm gonna say it like
I
that.
ain't blaming Croy for that. It was
Can I?
always
Yeah.
her.
Can I? What was controversial about Kim was she was hanging out. I thought that she was gonna end up with a black man. Not saying that would have made it any better, but like kind of what Mickey was saying that you could have a non-black girl if it was natural. Like if she really hung out with black girls in real life.
Yeah,
Maybe if her
exactly.
husband was black or something, I think
What?
that would work. But just a random old white or Indian girl, like what that girl Miriam, what is she's Iranian? I think they tested her that season. She owns that
Mm-hmm.
restaurant.
Oh,
Well,
okay. You know
what
what?
about what?
Maybe Kim need to date a black man. Maybe that'll be a storyline for
But
her.
I never saw the appeal to
What?
Kim Zolciak.
What about what about if they? Because it is Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
So what if we had a housewife that had a wife? What do we? What do we? Why
I
are they
thought
not
they
going
did
there?
that in Miami. Didn't
I
they
don't
do
know.
that in
No.
Miami?
I know
A
it's
gay
Atlanta,
girl.
but let me just say this from a person who is in Atlanta. The housewives that have wives, I'm sure there are many, but they don't hang out with the straights like that. Not the lesbians. They don't.
They would hang out with
The
everybody else
gay
on this show.
men.
Don't hang out
I think
outside of the show.
it'll be a gay a gay male couple before it'll be a lesbian couple, in my opinion.
But you can't say housewife then though.
It'll be
Well,
a house husband.
yeah.
Do y'all watch
Hell,
Potomac?
we call
Do
them
y'all watch
housewives. Some
Potomac?
of them ain't even a wife, so we can still say housewife.
Do y'all watch Potomac?
No,
I
not at
used
all.
to.
Please don't divert the conversation.
Oh, sorry, y'all don't like Potomac.
Well, I heard
I mean,
that,
it's not that
I
I don't
heard that
like it,
one
but
girl from
I don't
Potomac
hang
Mia,
out.
lives in
Mia.
That's not my
Atlanta,
forte over here.
and
Yeah.
honestly, she would fit in with these new girls because they all got the same belly button.
Oh.
Mia would not fit on
Okay,
this
Maurice.
show.
Anyway, moving on. No more body shaming. Mickey, go ahead and say what you got
He
to say,
said the
friend.
same fucking belly button.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to the ratings, listen, this is a new era. It's really, even though it's the same title, it's really a new show. Um, it's in a line with what the other shows are doing. Married to Medicine, Beverly Hills Housewives, OC. That's the numbers, 700,000, 600,000. It is unfortunate because you're
But the
you're
thing is,
holding
you're
them.
comparing them to those shows when before there was no comparison. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's
but it's a
still a
Exactly.
new
drop.
era.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's
But
what
I'm
they
Exactly.
were
saying,
leading
even at
with.
the time where Housewives was making 2 million, Beverly Hills and Married to Medicine, none of them were making 2 million. That's the point I'm making. So yes, it's
Exactly.
been a decline in viewership for Housewives. I'm speaking to them specifically because you can compare them to other shows on TLC who's still getting 3 million or 4 million views on Sunday night. And there are people who sit at home and watch shows on Sunday night. It's just that they
Yeah.
ain't watching Housewives.
And the thing is, it's like typically with Housewives, the premiere is very high and the reunions are very high. And then in the middle, usually when
It
they go
goes
on a
down.
cast trip, it sparks up. Or if there's like the drama really builds up and there's like a big fight, the the ratings spark up a little bit. But hey, they marketed this season like it's a new era, it's a new Atlanta, it's a new this, it's a new that. But then it's like y'all are getting Phaedra back, you're getting Cynthia, you're Porsha, and we know Shamea. It's like it's a reboot, but it's not really a reboot. It's like they want to play both sides, right?
Yeah. Exactly. I agree. You
So
made a very good point.
it's kind of like, okay, which one is it? But listen, we watched Nene's reign of this show, the best seasons We watched Candy and Kenya's reign, which was the worst seasons. And
Yes.
now we are witnessing Portia's reign, even though I think it's about to be Shamea's. But this, they put Porsha on top of the pedestal.
Yeah.
She has a whole machine behind her. Porsha is the one that they are, putting their money behind. Porsha doesn't care because she already signed her 360 deal, so it don't matter what the ratings do for her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But I think,
Oh, she sure did. She did sign a 360 deal. Oh,
yeah,
I forgot about that. Oh my God.
yeah.
Oh, she sure did. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not trying to
Awesome.
shame Portia's looks, but when did she get these veneers? I just noticed
She
this.
been had
Recently,
them.
recently, before the show started, right before the show started.
I feel like she been had them.
I've
No, she
never.
did. She got
Nah,
some
this
new
is
ones.
this is a new set.
It's
It's a new
bigger.
set.
Wow.
Yeah. What
No,
you must be looking at a picture or something. What?
no, I was just thinking about it the whole episode. I was like, the way she was talking, it was different. I was like, why is she talking like this?
Mm-hmm.
She
Well, all right, y'all. I got one more call to take. Somebody got to fall off. I don't know, but I appreciate all of y'all for calling in tonight.
Okay,
Wow. See,
Michelle. Thank you.
see
Have
you
a good
later,
night.
Thank
Michelle. Thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate all y'all's inputs. And Maurice, be easy on the new girls now.
I got you, Michelle. I won't look at their belly buttons no more.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay to look. I'm just saying, don't compare like people nipping and tucking and stuff. Oh well, y'all can stay
yeah.
now. I just needed one person to follow. Hey, Falana.
Hey, Michelle, can you hear
Hi-
me?
Yes. Why you talking like that?
Oh, because everybody else was yelling, so I wanted to try to be a little
Hey, not too
calm.
much Falana. Falana Jackson. Come on,
See,
Falana
look,
Jackson. Speak
Oh,
up.
look. No, Michelle, everybody else missed talking about the other topics because I wanted somebody to say something about the residuals with R. Kelly.
okay. Go
Because I
ahead.
think that was genius for him
I
to
do
do that
too.
on a phone call from jail and
With
somebody
the
mixed it.
background vocals and the ad libs, like he had to do like 3, 4 phone calls to get all them in there.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm just like, hold up. That was so genius that he did that. I feel like he should be part and like put in living in like a senior home to like not be around like any more young people, seriously, and he should only do like concerts like behind the glass. But Michelle, I knew you was working with Nene all that time because when she said you was her media maven, I said, oh my gosh, they gonna get her. You was
What?
working for Nene the whole time, and I was on your side
Who
going
said
against
that?
Dre
I
and
ain't never been
everything,
working.
and
What
I
you talking
said
about?
Dre was gonna call in, and he did.
I ain't been working Nene. What are you talking about?
She called you her media maven. You can't deny that. It's on tape.
I mean, I'm just a G in these Atlanta streets. I'm just
She
saying.
called you her media maven. She was like, she called you,
Me and
We all
Nene got
heard it.
history since season 1 of Housewives. We used to hate each other and then we got cool. So I mean,
Michelle, I called in several times and told you that I would really not like a friend like you because you would go after like everybody. Like you never
wait
let
a minute.
go
Wait,
of
wait, 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 wait.
Candy.
You would not like a friend like me?
No, because like people would really have to like seriously come at you, Michelle. You went in on Candy, Kenya, everybody who had
And you
something
think
to
I
say
did
about
that because of
Nene.
Nene?
Yeah, she said it.
Wait, she ain't never said I went at them because of her.
She called you her media maven. You knew
But
what to
what they got to
do.
do with me? Listen, let me tell you this. Hold on. You must don't know my history. Please Google me.
Mm-mm,
When
mm-mm,
me and Candy used to be, listen. I hate going back in time. Phaedra,
mm-mm.
I knew Phaedra before she came on the show. Okay, I knew Peter before he married Cynthia. I knew Candy before she came on the show. Back then, like I just ride for who I ride for. At the end of the day, like my views may change because of something that they did, but I'm just honest and transparent about my feelings. So with Candy, I used to ride hard for Candy, and Nene and all of them used to accuse me of being on Candy's payroll. I used to ride hard for Phaedra and Candy and Nene, and everybody used to accuse me of being on Phaedra's payroll. When Phaedra and Candy fell out and I was calling Candy out about it, they was accusing me. You see where I'm going with this? At the end of the day, I have an opinion about what I see. I tell y'all what I see, and I don't have that opinion based off of my relationship with nobody. Me and Nene cool, but I read her too.
Mm-hmm. We know.
So I have a question. I'm gonna lower my voice because apparently the chat thinks I'm loud. So I'm going to speak like this. I want to know, Michelle, if Kenya Moore invited you out for lamb chops, would you go?
I don't like Kenya. I never liked Kenya from the moment she came on that show.
I didn't like Kenya either. I still don't like her. And
And
oh
look,
my gosh,
somebody said I never rode for Porsha. That's a lie. That's a lie. When
now
Porsha
that is
first
a
got with
lie.
Simon, I was riding for her. And I even told y'all that Fallon was big and pregnant. And then Fallon went on her Instagram and said I was lying. And then 2 weeks later came out big and pregnant. So y'all need to learn that 98.79% of my tea be true and legit. So, there's that.
That's true, but
And the only
Michelle,
reason I started dragging Porsha is because I genuinely like Simon as a person, and I don't like the way Porsha handled it. So I don't have nothing against her personally. You want me to pull up a picture of me and Porsha? I can do that too.
Well,
Pull up a picture of me and
Portia's
Candy. I can do that
consistent. Portia's consistent. We knew she was what she was in it for. She just,
Yeah, I guess.
and then the Dawn situation too, Michelle. You remember? You
Oh,
probably don't remember, but like I always loved Dawn from EnVogue. She falls out with
she was the prettiest one,
everybody,
wasn't she?
huh?
I said she was the most beautiful, prettiest one.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, okay. I thought she
I,
was. I don't know.
I mean, no, but she had everybody was always so mean to her. Raphael Sadiq was so mean to her. That's why Lucy Pearl broke up. In Vogue, Terry and Cindy, they all got mad at her because she wanted her album to come out first, and then Terry's came out, and then she got so mad because they got ownership of the group, and she left and didn't want nothing else to do with them and didn't even want the money. So like now she going on YouTube saying that like, oh, I'm homeless living in my car. I think that's what she wanted because she was always like, I'll be okay, I'll be okay, I'll be fine, I'll be fine. But she wasn't getting no money from them. And every time she's in something, even when she was supposed to be the singer that was with the firm when she did that song for them, that didn't even work out. It's Dawn that's the problem. It's her. And to say that like I don't want nothing from this group that I helped bring to the top of the charts and I was the lead singer of it, I think that's crazy. Like I that was so crazy. I was so mad when she did that because I was like, you could still be on top right now. You still look the same, even probably better than you did in the 90s. And as opposed to the other members with all them bags underneath their eyes. But I'm just like, I just don't get it. Like she making herself seem like woe is me, and she try to be like, oh, don't feel sorry for me. You know we gonna feel sorry for you. Yeah. I even typed in
And now her
posted
YouTube channel is exploding, and she'll be able to buy herself a van.
I know. I just hope she don't put out no more songs like the album she did.
Oh, was it bad?
It's on iTunes. I listen to it sometimes, but it's on iTunes. I turned it off though. It's like she was in a closet and they didn't have like the McDonald's things that Hustle and Flow had on.
McDonald's things.
The little McDonald's
You
cup
talking about
holders
the
that
egg
they was sticking up on the walls on Hustle and Flow.
Y'all are the shade.
She didn't have that on the walls because you heard
I
her
don't
singing
think
like she was singing karaoke. But I mean,
while you're on the wait, let me lower my voice because the chat. While you are on the topic of Dawn, I don't think she was really letting us like trying to make us feel bad. I think she just finally admitted that she was living in her car and trying to do this lifestyle. She seemed like It was exciting to her.
Like it was a part of her
I mean,
story, and
3
she said
years.
But
something
who
probably.
wouldn't feel bad for somebody who says they're homeless? Like, how would, like, we all know what that may feel like. There are some people who want to be homeless, some people who like it and who are okay with it. But, like, I feel like that manager told her to do this.
She's unhoused.
She's not unhoused. She's doing car life like they do van life.
Yeah, I mean that's a real thing. There's I said trailer parks. There's like RV parks and stuff all around the country.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
Michelle.
So I don't think she was trying to make us feel bad for it though.
Hey, Kavon.
This is my first time on here, and shout
Welcome.
out to Michelle. Your content is everything.
Thank
Um,
you.
Maybe I want to start off with saying that I'm very, because Nene is a Sagittarius, and my birthday is December 1st. So whatever she says, it goes. So I don't.
Oh
These
God.
people in the comments, you can have your comments,
Oh
but let me just tell you
God.
something. Two things. One thing I know Nene is a real bitch, and there's no way in hell anybody saying anything differently can be questioned on that because I'm a Sagittarius and I know how I act towards my friends.
Oh
And
my
Michelle is
God.
a great friend to have. And I have a friend who also has the same birthday as you, Michelle. So I know for a
Oh
fact,
wow. Okay.
I know for a
Shout out to the
fact
Leos.
she's in some great company. But
Mhm.
child,
What you think?
child. Listen, let me start off with the Mr. Simon
Oh.
because I could listen, I sold real estate in Florida.
Uh-huh.
And she Georgia and Florida have the same real estate laws.
Uh-huh.
So it's just funny to me that Portia, first of all, Hansel and Gretel, they left those breadcrumbs so they could be found at the witch's house, right? So why would Portia start going on her Instagram, social media saying he's an immigrant this, he's an immigrant that, he's this, he's that, all
Oh,
these
don't forget she
breadcrumbs,
did that
right?
video and she had that Beyonce song playing and saying
Oh,
"Get out my house" when she was
okay.
trying to get Simon out the house.
Look at all these breadcrumbs. And then all of a sudden, he's getting captured at the airport. Now, from what I've been told from some of my colleagues, they have informed me that you got to be a high powered individual to be getting arrested in the fashion he was getting arrested at in that airport. And
Ooh.
I don't know anything. I'm not from Georgia, honey. But what I
Uh-huh.
can tell you is those breadcrumbs are surely adding up.
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
Surely adding up.
Remember just days before she had that them shoes on talking about the Ice Queen or something.
Mm, mm. It's so sad that she thinks she's so educated, but lacks the education there, none, honey. But
Is
anyway,
it the education or is it just the street smarts?
well, she thinks she got a dumbass who excuse me, Simon, because I respect Simon very highly. But she thinks
Mhm.
she married somebody who is not smart in what he's doing. And so what if
Mhm.
he's had those discrepancies in his past? Clearly, he is somebody of means, and clearly he
Mhm.
is somebody of high standards that
Mhm.
clearly the embassy where he is from could have gave him the good graces to come into America. So
Mhm.
let's stop acting like Simon is some real criminal. Trust and believe, being an African American and being a criminal in society, you would know about it. So it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
don't
we're
like that narrative that they're spinning, but at this point, it's a smear campaign, and he's being smeared all up and through social media.
well. Listen, this is what I'm referencing because I'm not an attorney, but I'm an attorney sometimes. It's funny to me that that kid that got arrested at Columbia University for the same
Mhm.
situation, who was on a visa,
Oh,
who was yeah, you didn't know?
It's
He's not
getting
yes,
even
I
on a
think I
lighter.
green.
saw
Oh,
that.
excuse
That
me.
was
He's on a green card.
protesting.
He's on a green card. Yes, he's on a green
Uh huh.
card,
Uh huh.
just like Simon. So how all of a sudden is he getting a freaking court hearing on Wednesday? And he is a man of no means, honey. What's
Oh,
going on for real? What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what can be going on.
Okay.
Because I used to do special immigration cases, which was like immigration for like children that were coming over here. And in some places, like in the area where I was doing it, in the state that I was doing it in the DMV area, they only have one immigration court. They only have one immigration court, and they only had 3 courts in that entire state that were handling special immigration cases. Now, I don't know about regular immigration, but I know that because of the backlog on a lot of those cases, it takes a lot of manpower,
I heard
because
that
not
too.
only do you have to have like all your paperwork in order, you also have to find translators for each and every single one of those people. So a lot
Remember
of that
when
stuff can be happening. And then when they come over here and they seek asylum, and I think they age out at, I can't remember the age that they age out, but I know they had to be like 22 or 23 by the time they aged out. And
Well,
if
I'm
they
actually born and raised in Washington D.C., so I'm very familiar with
remember
those
when
three little offices.
I don't know if y'all know the case about 21 Savage when they was trying to deport him and
Yes,
saying he wasn't a
yes.
citizen and all that. He was detained for 6 months
Mm.
before he got a hearing, and things got cleared up or whatever, and it had something to do with his birthday. I don't know his birth certificate, where he was really born, and yada yada yada. And so, I mean, as far as Simon's concerned, he just got to sit there and wait till for his day in court, and court is backlogged. A lot of the immigration judges aren't there anymore. I heard. I don't know. So
Well, you give Simon my best, because this is not something that he needs right now. And I don't even know this man, but let me just tell you something. He was taking care of his children, and that's what I do know. Something that girl can't even say. But that's another story for another day, because I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. Um,
okay.
y- you know, um, and I think that Simon, if word comes find out NBC Universal had anything to do with it, sue their asses.
Mm,
Take them to court, because that oil money's longer than that TV money. So let's stop talking about it. Let's
okay.
stop talking about it for real.
Okay. Moving on. Next topic. What else you got?
Okay, the R. Kelly thing. Okay, he should have let me do his backup, because I could have killed it. But yeah, it
Oh,
sounded
you
pretty
sing?
good coming from the. Oh
Sing
yes,
us a
honey.
bar.
What you want me to sing?
I want you to sing residuals. Go ahead.
Oh, well, I don't know about those residuals. Ooh.
You sound like me. You sound like me. I thought you said you had the R. Kelly background on you.
Well, they added the ad lib with the little auto tune, splashed it with a little auto tune, of course.
He didn't need no auto-tunes.
No, he
That was
doesn't.
his original
He
voice.
can sing.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
other than that, let me see what else.
What do you think about LaTocha's?
Listen, again, this is the Sagittarius mindset. Why is it, if she did something wrong, her mom, LaTocha's mom, is talking to LaTocha, not her sister? Make that make sense. I mean, you can't make that make sense if she did nothing wrong. If LaTocha did something wrong, why is her mom talking to her?
I don't know. They say the mom. They trying to say the mom was in on it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what I mean by these smear campaigns. It's like at some point, social media,
The fact
y'all.
that you would bash your
I'm
own
not
mother
arguing
like
with y'all
that
in
is
comments no more.
crazy.
I'm just gonna tell
Crazy.
y'all what it is, and I'm gonna keep it moving.
Nah,
Well,
the mama ain't do nothing. She retired, honey. She living her good old life, honey, after I could sing to her.
okay. All
What,
right, y'all. Well,
Kim? Oh
we done
wait,
beat all these topics to death.
before we go,
Huh? What?
I just want to say something about Trailer Park Kim.
About who?
Trailer Park Kim.
Oh, okay. KKKQ. Uh-huh.
Yes, ma'am. So why, and this is crazy. How is it they literally Bravo helped her ass? But when those African American girls were struggling on that platform, just trying to get equal rights and opportunities, it was like their voices were going unheard. Like, how do you do that? Like, see, I would be like Nene, screaming and hollering at their asses, because it just comes a point where it just starts showing in black and white. And like, as Kenya would say, live in a living color, child, or whatever she be
But
saying.
that's why Kenya is facing her karma now, because remember, Kenya was going on every major platform saying Nene never be
Mm-hmm.
mad because she's suing the network and da, 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 da. And now Kenya over there talking to
Mm-hmm.
lawyers. Don't get me started.
Mm.
Okay, Michelle, it
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
like in Kim's defense, what if she would have spoke up and everybody would have turned against her and been like, be quiet, you white, you're a white woman, you don't know what we going through.
How she gonna speak up when she was the main one in the bathroom talking about you'll never find a white woman dumb enough to work with these black
Mm-mm.
girls? You remember when she said
Yeah,
that?
but
Huh?
did I hear him wrong? Did he say Kim or Kenya?
Oh, he's I
Yeah,
thought he
he
said
said
Kim.
Kim didn't speak up with those African American women.
He said Kim, and then I brought Kenya because Kenya
I said,
and
girl, he
Candy
ain't right.
were going on this. Remember, Candy was like, "I've never experienced racism," and now she ain't got no job over there getting sued for 150,000. Like, I'm just saying, karma is what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Do you think Bravo should do like a wife swap with Housewives?
A wife swap?
Yeah, like send the housewives, since they all supposed to be friends, right? Like every time they see each other, they be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you. We need to hang out." And they all supposed to be fake friends. They should do like a wife swap. Like all the ones that like just send the different housewives to their houses. I
A
think
lot,
that would be interesting.
a lot of them women ain't gonna go to Atlanta to film.
Yeah, they not leaving Atlanta. We too black.
Michelle, before I go, I just want to say shout out to your chat.
Thank you.
I'm glad I could clear their ears for the night since I was so loud. And somebody did say in the comments, Michelle, and so you can say thank you afterwards. They did say they went ahead and subscribed because I was on her chatting with you.
Oh, they did. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you for getting me subscribers. That's wonderful. Thank you.
I think I just got you one subscriber, but you know.
Well, one is better than none, honey. I appreciate it.
But no, I have fun. And yeah, I'll chat you next time.
Well, thank you for calling in, Von Zipper, friend. It's always a pleasure as well.
Yeah, and you're right. Karma is true because I never had Kim getting a Target credit card charge off for $1,200 on my bingo board. Like I could have paid her Target bill. I know times are hard. I could have paid her Target bill. I know them kids
could have paid the Target bill. Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin
Yes,
Bouvier.
I'm gonna go. I just want to say thank you. And yeah, Michelle, just keep doing what you're doing because we need more of you out here, honestly. But one is better than none, honey.
It's a whole bunch of mini me's out there. They out there.
Oh,
They
there,
just
there
steal
is,
from
there
me and
is, but
say
we need a like
it's
we are the world type of group of people, honey. Oh,
okay. We could do it next. I don't
well,
know.
oh,
Anyway, thank y'all. Good night.
good night.
I appreciate it. Okay, before I go, I wanted to somebody said they don't remember the Kim racist thing. I love an archive. I love an archive, child. And it's on my site. This is my other channel, my ATLN channel. It only had 25,000 subscribers because a hater tried to get me blocked. And then I started this channel and it blew up. But it is what it is. So this right here, wait a minute. I'm gonna show you when she said it. When she said y'all will never find one. It's dumb enough to wait a minute. It's a most replayed. Hold on. It is at the right here. Hold on.
Fortunately, in your story from the season, it was all combative. It was.
Hold on. Hold on. This was she was in the bathroom crying. Watch.
Because your whole time on the show was combative. It was.
It was at this moment that Sheree knew.
Wait, where is it? Hold on. I gotta go back. Oh, here it is, right here.
On that couch, oh, this world of apology. This whole racism thing in this day and age is bullshit. Like every one of those motherfuckers on that couch, oh, this world of apology for this racism. They already tried to claim that long ago, Sheree, as you know. Nobody really bought into it because the social media wasn't there and racism wasn't all that real.
So it's in this video. And, I don't want to play the whole thing, but she was in here arguing with Andy, and she was basically saying, "Hold on, let me go back a little bit more. Hold on."
I was trying to grab Kenya, telling her to stop because she was really going at your kids. She wouldn't stop.
And I don't know if I expected you to just
I cut it off even before you got out there. I'm not here to fight nobody's battle, but Nene has everybody around. I honestly, that was horrible.
And look at Croy. Look at Croy getting ready to pop off. Probably got his hand on his pistol.
Like, put yourself in my shoes. 5 African American women just hammered. Like, I couldn't even speak.
5 African American women. 5 African American women. Put yourself. She telling Andy, put yourself in my shoes. 5 African American women.
5 African American women just hammered. Like, I couldn't even speak. Like, my mind's a whirlwind. This whole racism thing in this day and age is bullshit.
Okay, so
like, every one of those motherfuckers on that couch, oh, this world of
This is who y'all want back. And I always reference that clip anytime anybody say that they want Kim back, because I'm like, I don't feel like Kim deserves to come back, but now you got Porsha, since she's on Bravo and NBC's payroll. Now she's politicking to get Kim back, and you have Phaedra politicking to get Kim back, because apparently somebody put in their ear that they need to say that. But and I don't understand why Porsha, Miss Black Lives Matter herself, would say Kim Zolciak, but maybe people change. I don't know. Thank you, Christine, for the super chat, friend. Anywho, thank you to everybody who contributed to the stream. This has been very, very informative. I appreciate everyone who called in. If you're just getting here, please rewind. We listened to the R. Kelly residual remix, the LaTocha residual challenge song. We talked about Dawn Robinson and her homeless car journey. We talked about T-Pain. We talked about Lil Yachty saying Black Lives Matter is a scam. We talked about a lot of things. We talked about the ratings of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So yeah, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I may be back tomorrow. Okay, I appreciate everyone. Oh, don't forget you can subscribe to my Patreon if you'd like some behind the scenes tea that you can't get publicly. Patreon.com. I am ATLian for the low price of $5. Okay. And you can also be a member on this channel. You see these people in the green, those are members. I appreciate everyone. I will see you in the next video. Good night, squad.